So, yeah, something I've been worried about for a while is the state of Dismiibo figures. You know, those figures you put onto the toys to get them to do cool things in games. And I've never really gotten much concrete evidence as to how they've actually been doing. Well, I decided to go and stop by my local ToysRUs recently just to get, you know, some final closure on all the stuff they were selling. And wouldn't you know it, they had all of the branches of Dismiibos there. So let's go through and check them out. For a quick clarification, all of these are just what I found in one ToysRUs. I don't know what it is like at all of them, especially since I was just looking around. But with that out of the way, here we go. With the first, Disney Infinity. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have anything against Disney Infinity. It's just the fact that it went under that makes it kind of hard to find stuff beyond these headphones. Yeah, those are nice. Nice headphones. Oh, and then there's this thing. I mean, that's nice. Yeah. You know what? Let's talk about Nintendo now. Amiibo! Okay, I actually kind of really like Amiibos, but that's mostly because I have some Nintendo still in my blood. And as you can see, well, as now you can see, there are other people who apparently like it too, because it used to go from here to here, and now it's just this thing. Like, there is more space given to Infinity, and there is that one too, which I missed. So, there were also these figures, but again, they weren't that important. So let's go on to Lego. Again, I don't really have any ill will against Lego, because it's Lego, they kind of owed my childhood. Although the display is a lot worse than Nintendo's, it's definitely the worst by far, because there's a lot of stuff here. You'd think the normal Lego collector would buy it, especially since some of these are at decent prices for Lego figures. And look, that's not bad. It's not Lego, but it's not bad. And just, you know, it's more along the lines of, I wonder why they aren't selling for the Lego ones, since look at all the starter sets they have. I think those would have sold. I mean, heck, I would buy this if I had... Okay. These are the ones that didn't really fit in any category. There aren't very many of them, but they are interesting. Here's more Disney stuff. I didn't count them under Infinity because they're from that failed Playmation line. You remember that one. The one where they're like $2 a piece now? Oh wait, no, they're only like $1.50. And look, you can choose all these great heroes. Like Green, and Vision. This, however, is the real star. I don't think I have seen a single one of these figures moved. And the reason I say that is because I purposefully moved some of these figures the last time I was here, and they're still where they are. So no one is even really touching this display. And you'd think that would be the saddest thing. But... Skylanders? Well, they just sort of took the cake from everyone else, because... Do you want to see? I just want you to look at all of these figures here, as well as the fact that they're all 40% off. Like, that's what really got my mind. These, especially, like, there must be hundreds of figures here, if not thousands. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, that man, there's no way that there could be thousands of figures there. Well, that's where you would be wrong. Look, you see those boxes here? Yeah, that one. Each of those boxes contains 12 different figures in it. And I went around and counted them and even double checked with the back. When I went through, I found out that there were 39 of them. So at 12 figures apiece for 39 boxes, that means there has to be a minimum of 468 figures. Just think about it. I know there are at least 468. There is probably double that. And seeing as all of the ones that were 468 were going for like $1 a piece, in fact, they were going for less than $1 a piece, that's a lot of unsold merchandise. At the beginning, when I said I thought that the Dismiibo thing was in trouble, the reason I call them Dismiibos and not like Dismiilanders is because I always thought Skylanders would be the first of the big ones to go, not Disney. But in a weird sort of way, I think Skylanders did go. The majority of their figures are dirt cheap, like $1 a piece, or like $5 at most. To give you an idea, I paid $5 for this guy right here. He is one of the best enemies ever in any game. In fact, here I am showing him off again to prove that I bought him, as you can see here. And then you can see me bringing out the other figures I have from Funko, because there's a special place in my non-existent human heart for that. And here's my cat, who showed up and won't go away now.
Max. Down. Down.
I swear he moves eventually. Just wait for it.
Down.
And back to talking. Like, the entire Dismiibo craze thing is something I didn't really get in the first place. When Skylanders came out, I thought it was a really dumb idea that you had to pay $15 a piece for a figure, just so you could play a game. When Amiibos came out, I thought it was a ripoff that you had to, but I still bought them. The others are the ones that have me most confused at this point, since there do seem to be people who think it is a good idea to keep entering the market, but none of them ever seem to sell, which gives me the idea that it might just be oversaturated right now. I mean, if it wasn't, then Disney Infinity would still be around and would still kick, since it's Disney, everyone buys Disney. And even LEGO Dimensions would be doing better than it is, but they're not. They're both kind of failing. Without something like a ToysRUs or even a Best Buy, it doesn't seem like they would really stick around for that much longer either. So, who knows, maybe they'll catch a second wind, but for now, they just seem to fade away. This has been That Man Over There. Thank you for watching. And since I can be such a petty fanboy at times, let's look at all the Naruto figures that haven't sold yet, okay? Okay, have some fun.
12 years ago, a 9-tailed fox suddenly appeared.
If you believe it.
Naruto, Naruto, believe it,
Here I am with my ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto, I'm on my way. Naruto, I'll be your king. Getting ready to fight on sight. Got my best friends by my side. Sasuke, he's really cool. Sakura, the beautiful.